Okay, let's take a breather. Let's calm down. Let's take a step back. Let's let that bubbly, warm water from the hot tub float up to our neck and just loosen all our muscles. Let's take a deep breath. And look at the comfy tabletop role-playing game news. The midweek tidbits. It's Thursday. Let's just, take it down a notch and just look at some product and talk about it and take a look at where we think Q3 is going to take us based upon the product we're looking at. Let's ignore all the monkeys and the birds and the trolls and everybody else that are trying to just make us feel angry and controversial and just look at some new shit. And right up here, celebrating the 40th anniversary of Fire and Ice, the seminal animated cartoon from Ralph Bakshi, fantasy wizards versus caveman. And look at that figure. She's got showing some tiddlies. We've got all the main characters, including Nightwolf or Bloodwolf, who ended up being the main character. I mean, if you ever watch Fire and Ice, this guy's supposed to be the main character, but it ends up being all about this guy because this guy's just so cute, cool. So this is being kickstarted. It is already fully funded at $81,713. It's got 935 backers, 26 days to go. Most popular pledge is $20. You get the art book, you get the thing, you get the figures, and apparently some information on the movie from Frazetta. So yeah, the core game is $75, so you get everything. And then if you want to go all the way up to the biggie, $270, we got the 700 on where it gets signed. So yes, this classic work of Ralph Bakshi, Frank Frazetta, alternate past Wizards versus Caveman with this dude. This dude was just so cool. I know this dude's supposed to be the main character, but this dude was just so cool. Yeah, that's available out there. It's available on Kickstarter, and you could support it now. Steve Jackson Games. You guys remember Steve Jackson Games, creator of GURPS, a tabletop role-playing game that almost kicked D&D to the curb. Gaming company that got raided by the Secret Service, a company that I worked for a couple of years until they blackball me for asking questions. Yeah. But GURPS, man, I'm very proud of my part in the history of GURPS. Well, anyways, they are partnering with Ohio's Ravenwood Castle for a charitable gaming event. This is going to be February 22nd through February 25th. It'll be in Plymouth, Ohio at the Ravenwood Castle Hoop and Stick Con. It's all the funds go to, it looks like Extra Life, Charities for Children. It's a good thing because apparently our friends at Steve Jackson Games have just gotten themselves into a bit of controversy. My friend Double D over at Dragons and Diversity has covered this controversy, but apparently, let's just take a look here, shall we? So recently, Steve Jackson's Games hired a new here we go. Hired a new editor. And this editor has made some very, 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 very questionable tweets and comments about the state of the industry.
Good quality sleep is crucial.
Because apparently that is a thing that white people in the industry do now, is they attack other white people in the industry. Now you will take a look at this woman who they have hired. She's just, yeah, I mean, yeah. That's her right there. Yeah, blonde hair, blue eyes, white woman who is saying horrible things about other white people, including, fuck off, go and die. And yeah, so this is the individual that Steve Jackson Games has decided to hire to be their new editor, somebody who posts things like that because they want to be appropriate. Yeah. I've had my troubles with Steve Jackson Games, Oh, and they're releasing a Rainbow Illuminati pin because nothing says secret societies and the Illuminati. Well, maybe this is what the secret societies in the Illuminati want. So maybe they're doing exactly what the Illuminati wants is the state of the world right now. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on just calm, relaxing things. We've got 3 more little bits of news before we bring things down to an end. Take a breather. And then, of course, dive back into the ugly cesspool that the tabletop role-playing game community has become. Hey, there's a new convention coming up. This one will be September 15th through 17th in Gamersden, Roseville, Minnesota. Gamezenter, Roseville. Hey, if you're going to have a gaming convention, having it in a town called Gamezenton. This will be the 2023 Gaming Expo, USA Minneapolis. It'll be sponsored by CMON, not the same CMON who is the rapper actor, nor not the same CMON who is making the dice for the Marvel Multiverse role-playing game. This is a brand new, different company that's using the name CMON because I guess nobody was smart enough to copyright that name, including the actor / rap artist. So this is a con, September 15th to 17th. So it's a late year con. It'll be deep into Q3. Be interesting to see. Minneapolis, Minnesota, big center for gaming. We'll have streamers there. We'll have board gaming there. We'll have open play. We'll have demos. Of course, they're going to have some Marvel stuff there, Song of Ice and Fire, Zombie Side Experience, all sorts of gaming type stuff about this company, CMON. So yeah, if you live in Minnesota and want to see some gaming going on, here you go. In case you didn't notice, because they haven't mentioned it enough, Free League Games has a new game out. They just kicked ass at the latest Ennies, Tabletop Role-Playing Game of the Year Awards. Not that the Ennies mean anything anymore, but they did win a huge chunk of the awards. And in case you have been living under a rock for the past 2 years, they have gotten their hands on the rights to a game that was very, very popular in Eastern Europe called Draken and Demons, which basically means dragons versus demons or dragons and demons, which is the D&D equivalent they had over there, which is basically D&D that used percentile instead of D20s. And this is one of the 2 role-playing games that use ducks as a player character class, that and RuneQuest. I'm not sure which one used ducks first. Some people say RuneQuest had the ducks first and Dragonbane Demons Dragons stole it from them. Other people say no, Demons Dragons had the ducks as a player character race first and then RuneQuest stole it from them. Either there. Player character ducks, what's not to love? So yes, finally this game is out. They've only been announcing it for 2 or 3 years now, but it's finally out. It's getting amazing reviews. Uses percentile. They're so excited about this that they made a separate SRD for games that is open to the public. So if you want to make product for Dragonbane exclusively, you can. It's available through your friendly local game store of choice, Amazon, or Free League. Now, I'm a huge Free League fan. I try to pick up everything that they've made. So eventually I'll pick this one up, but not right now because I just don't have the funds. But hey, yeah, it's finally out and you can get it. And that is it for this week. For just the comfy, safe, normal, not controversial except for the Steve Jackson game thing. I don't know why they would hire that person after she said horrible things about them. Why would you hire somebody who hates you? Diversity hiring. I don't know. I'm sure it'll come back to haunt them, but that's not either here or there. Just is what we do every Thursday. We just sit back, relax, drink some nice warm coffee or hot cocoa, and take a look at the world of tabletop role-playing game products that are coming out without freaking out or getting angry or stuff. Because we've got that coming up later. Till next time, I'm the OGGM. If you appreciate this weekly product placement, let me know. If you got any product you want me to look at, send me a link. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Take a moment to subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it helps me everything. Help me reach 2,000 subs by the end of the year. Until next time, just Have a great day. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. Get off my